All right, gang, welcome to our A Better Way Zoomcast. And hopefully you're here for the
Hey,
right
good
reason,
evening.
which is checking out our program. And
How you guys doing?
awesome. Is that Rocky? I, I'm sorry, I muted everybody. Rocky, how are you? It's good to see you. All right, let's got my chat line up. So anyway, cool. All right, let's get rolling. No time to waste. Y'all are here on time, so we might as well get started on time. So thanks for, yeah, you too, Rocky. Thanks for everyone joining us. We're going to go into our program, our business with you so you can understand a little bit more about what we do, why we do it, and how we do it. There are some proprietary things, so I'm not going to be at liberty to really go into those in detail until you join us. If you're already with us, then you probably already know. But I'm going to go ahead and get this party started. So forgive the PowerPoint. I'm going to try to keep this real. I'm not going to throw a lot of rah-rah stuff at you because you're here to determine whether or not this opportunity is worth your time to pursue and make money, right? People need to make some money, right? You don't work, you don't eat. So the question for you is this the right opportunity for me right now? Okay. So my job is to share with you what we're about, not to convince you, okay, not to convince you to get in. It really has to be the right fit. And I certainly, want you to make the proper decisions for yourself and your family. But I really come at this thing from really an attitude of gratefulness. Really, this was an answer to prayer for me. Thank God that He showed me this business and got me hooked up with the right kind of people because it's been a blessing, truly a blessing. And you can see the blessing in my life, my family. Those are my 5 kids, my wife Jenny, and so we've got a lot to be thankful for. And I would hope that whether you get involved with us or not, whatever you get involved in can bless you the way it's blessed my life, and been able to help me provide for my family the way that I have, and allowed my wife to be home with the kids and be able to make those kind of decisions as far as investing our time and our money into our family and into our children. So I think that's a tremendous benefit to this business, and I hope maybe that you'll have an opportunity to experience that. Okay, so let's get whoops, I know what I got to do. I'm going to share this. All right, so let's move forward with this. So one of the criteria that I think should be important to you, I know it was important to me, is are you in a type of culture that's going to allow you to grow and thrive? So I think that is something important that you should consider before deciding to get into anything. Okay, so let me give you a little bit of an overview on our culture, kind of what we're about. First of all, we're all about service. It's the mission, not the commission. Okay. Certainly, we got to make money, but really, it's our mission of serving other people. That's important to us. The next one is we're very committed to your personal development. We really believe on working on the inside out. Okay, because I think that if we help you become a better person, a better version of yourself, then that affects not only your production and your ability to create income, but also all your relationships. Because frankly, it is about relationships, relationship with your family, relationship with your kids, your spouse, your relationship with the people that are in business to help you. I think that relationships are what life's all about. And so we really try to foster this one of helping you become the best version of yourself. The third one is fostering a team environment. What I mean by that is that you matter to us. Whether you're full-time, part-time, whether you're a mega producer or you're a sometimes producer. We're not going to view you as a profit center. like a lot of agencies out there, you know, if you don't make them money, they're not even hardly talk to you. There's a reason why you're probably not making money, and it's trying to figure that out. And we're going to help you overcome that so that you can get on the road of making the kind of money you need to make with us. Okay. And then really the whole money-making part of it is freedom. You know, it's not money for money's sake, but it's the ability to support your family and create the kind of time and lifestyle that you want to create for yourself. So we believe it's time and money, which is freedom. And then we believe in proper alignment, God, family, and the business. And we don't look at it as one versus the other. We look at it as an entire thing, a whole thing, so that you support all three by pursuing the business with us. So that it allows you to have a wonderful family life, allows you to be financially strong, financially free, and allows you to really exercise your spiritual relationship in a positive way through your work. Like whoever said that had to be separate, right? So I really believe in the unification of those three things. So let's talk about the companies represented. You can see all these logos, National Life Group, America, Humana, American Equity, National Western Life, Transamerica, AIG, American Amicable, and so on and so on and so on. We have like 25 life and annuity carriers, and we have 13 Medicare companies, and we sell lots of things. It's some very strategic partnerships that allow us to network and be able to get into a higher class of client. I'll talk about that in a little bit. So you do not have to sell your family and friends. We have a lead program, right? So we've got direct mail leads, internet search leads, Facebook leads, telemarketing leads, Medicare leads, a variety of different lead vendors that we work with. So we can get you in front of people that are interested in purchasing life insurance, all right? But here's the really kind of the other side of the coin. We're not limited with our marketing programs and with the types of products we sell to just final expense and mortgage protection, okay? We've got agents that do great doing that, knocking those appointments down every week. But we also have a part of our business that is more in the professional retirement advising arena, okay? And this is where you get into higher quality clients. We're talking large life cases, 25,000, 100,000 annual premium target cases, annual target premium cases, where literally you can make, 80 grand, $75,000 on one insurance policy. Like, no kidding. I mean, this is what we're talking about. We've got systems in place to help you identify these type of clients. We've got the training in place. And by the way, this is an ABN Financial exclusive. This is, I'm not going to say it like that. Let me just say it like this. This is exclusive to our agency, ABN Financial. Any other agency, even within our marketing organization, are not doing the things that we are doing. We're pushing the envelope. We're looking at the future of how life insurance agents interact with clients, and we're raising the level of what we're doing. And we're using proven sales and marketing strategies, and we're partnered with the right people who are mentoring us down the same road that they've proven successful. People that are writing, issue paying $400,000 in a month of premium. Even people using some of these strategies that are doing like $2 million. This one dude did $2 million last month in issue pay premium. So we're talking about those type of things. So it's great to do the, knock down the singles, but we've got some home runs, and we'll teach you how to get involved in true professional insurance advising and allow you to start writing larger case policies. And we've got systems, we have lead systems, we've got a whole a variety of things that we can get you into more professional sales. All right. So here we go. Show me the money, right? Show me the money. So let's show you the money. Let's talk first of all personal production. And none of this includes the large case strategies. Okay, I didn't include that in here because the numbers are, frankly, they just blow your mind, right? We've got people doing this kind of stuff. So I'm just going to baseline it to the more basic writing final expense, mortgage protection insurance, kind of knocking down these smaller policies. So this is what you can expect on a personal production basis. And again, I'm not going crazy here, just making it more believable. Because that's one thing, I just can't stand when people say it's too good to be true. Because it is not. And my question for you is, how bad does your life have to be before you start believing what people are actually doing with this industry? People are doing with the life insurance. They are out there and they're writing a ton of business and they're doing professional sales and they're placing $100,000 cases and they're writing 400,000. They should pay 400,000 in a month. I mean, these are the kind of people that are mentoring us in this more professional sales environment. Okay. Again, I'm not putting that in here. I'm not going to at liberty to share that with you right now. I'm going to talk more about just knocking down the small case, per week. So this is if you submit 5 life apps a week, you go out there and you sit down with clients writing mortgage protection, writing final expense insurance. On the average, you're looking at 85% commission rate. You're making $100,000 a year. $2,100 a week multiplied by 48 weeks. Okay, about 85,000. Okay, this is after everything gets issued, paid. It takes out all the people declined, all the books, all the business doesn't stay on the books. So this is how we really kind of show you something a little bit more conservative, right? But the first year income's not all you're going to make. Based on our averages and what we typically write, you're looking at putting in a renewal income over the next 20 years. And I cap it at 20. Our renewals will go for the entire life of the policy, but I take out the placement of persistency and then I just cap it because I want to be very conservative on the renewal side. So the value of your renewals for that kind of business doing this amount of premium, write 5 apps a week, you're looking at about 30,000 over the next 20 years of the value of your renewals. Okay. So if you did 10 life apps a week, you're going to more than double this. If you do 2 apps a week, maybe 2-3 apps a week, maybe you're making 50,000 a year. Okay, 36 to 50 a year, right? So let's talk about another part of the business, and that's really, not wanting to be like this guy Ned Ryerson from the movie Groundhog's Day. Okay, and this gets you into agency building. Okay, so this is a very simple example, and I'm going to talk to you about our advantages with the alliance that you can have should you decide to build an agency with us. We've got some tremendous advantages that we have that other groups out there don't have. And I'll give you some examples here. I'm gonna go through this real quick, but suffice it to say that it's tremendous advantages. For example, you can override agents that you bring on board your team anywhere in the country, and you don't have to have a non-resident license in that state. Okay, it's kind of cool, earning overrides on people that you don't have a license in that state, but you still can make your money as far as your overrides on them. You can also override agents that you're not even contracted with the carriers that they're writing for. Okay, so if they're contracted with Mutual of Omaha and you are not, you still can earn an override when they write Mutual of Omaha policies. It's crazy, but it's true. Chargebacks are all paid off right away, so you never have to worry about eating debt that rogue agents leave you, because chargebacks are paid off right away. It doesn't even matter what carrier you're getting a chargeback from. We take all the commissions that you're receiving from all the other carriers, and we wipe that chargeback from that one carrier out immediately, which means that if you're hiring agents, you never have to worry about eating a chargeback on an agent debt, basically. You never have to worry about that because you pretty much got rid of that part, which is cool. You can earn overrides in your agent's renewals. There is really no IMO out there that I know that allows you to actually earn overrides on your agent's renewals. I mean, it's cool to earn renewals, but it's even cooler to earn overrides on your agent's renewals. I really like that part. Promotions are immediate. So even your pending policies that you wrote at a lower commission rate, let's say you wrote it at a 95 and it's in pending, it hasn't got issued yet. Let's say you get promoted to 100, that 100% commission rate will apply to all the policies that are in the works pending that haven't been issued. So you get your commission increase immediately, which is very cool. All those other IMOs, you're getting paid at the commission rate that you wrote those policies on. We do it different. I'm not supposed to say that we have the highest Medicare compensation in the country, so I'm not going to say that. I should say that we have two other components of ways to make income called allowances that will push your Medicare sales commission beyond anybody else in the country. So maybe I could say it like that. You can actually earn commissions on managed money, meaning assets under management. These are products that typically securities agents can only write. We don't sell these ourselves, but if we refer them to our broker dealer, you're going to be able to earn income on that referral. And then we've got retirement specialists to help you. So you do not have to be a retirement analyst, retirement specialist. We've got people that will help you close annuity sales and even large case IULs. So let's talk about this whole idea of vertical compensation versus horizontal compensation. Now, the vertical compensation is something that's available all over the country. This is how typically agents and other IMOs get paid, as well as us, where you get paid the override of the differential between your commission rate and then your agent and or all their agents underneath them. So you can see here, you're at 100% commission rate, you got an agent at 95, you're going to make a vertical compensation of 5%, which is a differential between 100 and 95, okay? So should this agent hit the 100 commission rate level, most other IMOs, you lose that 5%, okay? And even with us, I mean, if you had someone meet your commission rate level, you're going to lose that override, which is the vertical compensation problem, okay? So it goes to zero. And if they continue to move past you, you never get them back. The only way you can get them back is if you can somehow move yourself ahead of them commission rate wise, okay? Which can happen, but you know, if you got a smoking team, you know, they're just going to run up on you and then you lose their commission forever. Well, we in the Alliance mitigate that. Let me show you how. It's called horizontal compensation. And so let's say you have an organization, you have three organizations underneath you at the 95% level and above, and they've got all these other people at 85% levels and above, and you're at 100. Well, you can easily see that you're making a 5% override on each of those three legs, but there's an additional compensation you're going to make on top of the 5%, and it's called the horizontal compensation. We call it the generational loyalty override. And it shows how you can get paid down to 7 levels, okay, for 85s and above, and whatever base shops that they have, the entire volume. You get paid on every dollar of volume at every level, okay? So let me show you how that works. So on the first layer of agents, you're going to make 8%. The second layer, you make 5%. Third layer, you make 4%. Then 2%, 2%, 1%, 1%. It's a total of 23% additional override compensation based on the globe bonus is pretty insane. Now here's the deal. Let's say all three of these legs match your 100% commission rate. So what happens then? Well, your vertical compensation goes to zero because all the guys or gals at the top of the leg are at the same commission rate as you are. But guess what? Your horizontal compensation stays in place. So you never lose all these overrides in the globe bonus. So even if they match you, even if they pass you, all these three legs could go to 140, and you're still going to make every layer of compensation on the globe bonus, which is very, very cool, to include renewals. So this applies to first year income and renewals. It's pretty insane, man. No other IMO can do this, but we can. So what does that mean really from a number standpoint? So let's show you the numbers. So this top box is their promotion guideline system. Again, you're at 100, your downline legs at 95. let's say they're doing 150,000 in volume, you're making 7,500 a month in overrides, nearly, you know, 6 figures a year. But then the yellow shows the promotion, they get to 100, your override goes to 0. So you lose almost 100,000 a year in overrides because you lost your vertical compensation. Well, with our promotion system, before that leg goes to 100, you're making 5% override, just like their promotion systems. You're making 7,500, but based on what a typical organization looks like, it'll be spread typically more than 7 levels down, but this is typically what it looks like. And you add the 8%, 5, 4, 2, 2, 1, 1, you're going to make an additional almost $9,000 on top of your vertical compensation, right? So you're going to right away make more money with us because you're going to make $16,453.13 versus if you had the same exact organization with them, you'd be making $7,500. And then when that leg moves up to 100, matches your commission rate, your overrides go to 0, the vertical compensation, but all this stays intact. So you're still making almost $9,000 a month, whereas in all those other IMOs out there, that's not happening. So what does it look like the other way? If all that volume is spread out in width, you've got 7 legs, you've got 150,000 in all 7 legs, what does that look like? So based on, these other legs outside of leg number 1 being at 85, and then leg number 1's at a 95, this is the type of override income that you're looking at. You're making 15,000, okay? And then when this leg number 1 gets promoted to 100, you lose that 3,750 per month, and now your income goes from 15,000 to 11,250, okay? This is how this works with us. So right away, instead of only making 15,000, you're going to make an additional 12,000 glow bonus. So immediately, right off the bat, you're going to make 27 grand. You're going to make way more with us, and then and then when the leg number 1 hits 100, you're still making the glow bonus on leg number 1 of 6,000 a month, and then you're still making all those overrides on those 6 other legs. So your income goes from 27,000 to 23,250. Not bad program, right? So this is our promotion guidelines. So I'm going to just simplify this and show you a scenario, very simple scenario, okay? And I've got 7 minutes. So we got my buddy Juan here. Ron brings on Smiley Girl, okay? She's interested in getting started. She earns an 85% commission rate, okay? We got Stella, same thing. He brings on Zeus, the Greek god. He's at 85. And they all do what Juan's doing, submitting 5 sales a week. Maybe they're working 3 days a week. Part-time, really, you can do 5 sales on a part-time basis. So let's look at what Juan's income looks like. He's at a key leader level based on the structure. He's also at 85%. So you're thinking, well, there's no way he's going to make any overrides. That's correct. He's got 0 overrides. What he does have is the 8% glow bonus on all 3 of those organizations of 1 person, okay? So just 3 other people doing what he's doing, working part-time, doing 5 live sales a week, submitted. He's making $85,680 on his own 5 sales a week. He's making 0 in overrides, but he's making the glow bonus, which is another $72,576 a year. So now he's making $158,256, but by just finding 3 other people doing what he's doing. And then the renewals, his personal production renewals is going to be $30,600. He's going to earn 0 overrides, but again, the glow bonus puts him at $25,920 in renewals. So his total renewal income over the next 20 years, again, conservative, add another $56,520. Like, you think you can find 3 other people out of 350 million Americans in this country who have desire to work part-time with us, doing 5 live sales a week? And I'm not even talking about the professional high case policies, doing the professional insurance advising. I'm just talking about knocking down just a few final expense policies, some more protection thrown in there. It's pretty funny. So where do we go from here? Well, let's say Smiley Girl says, hey, Juan, I want to do what you're doing. I want to make some more money. He goes, well, who do you know? So she brings on a couple more people. She brings Martha on, and she brings Urkel on. So those two folks also do 5 sales a week, right? And then Stella knows Mario. He's at 80, he earns 85. So what happens in all this? Well, based on the structure, okay, just adding 3 more people to his organization, Juan gets promoted to a 90% district manager level. So now the components of his income are three levels of income here. The 5% override spread between he and his organizations. He makes an 8% glow on the first level of agents, 85 and above. And he makes 5% glow on the second level of agents at 85 and above. So now this is what his income looks like. His commission income now at the 90% commission rate level is $90,720 a year. His overrides on these 3 organizations goes to $30,240 a year. And then his glow bonuses, when you add up both layers of glow, he's going to make $117,936 a year. So his total income, just finding a few other people, we're talking an organization of what, 6 people, make $238,000, well, it's $239,000. And then the renewals, so his personal production renewals goes up to $32,400 for the next 20 years. The value of his overrides on his agents, another $10,800. And then his glow bonus is another $42,120. No one in the industry, except for us, can allow you to do this. So the total, another $85,320. I mean, seriously. And I had to dumb this down. I had people telling me, Alex, you're showing way too much money. And it's like, what do you want from me? So I had to dumb this down. So this is after I've dumbed it down to make it more believable. But I'm sure some of y'all are probably saying, well, that's a lot of money. That's way too good to be true. Man, like I said, how bad does your life have to be before something like this looks too good to be true? We've got people doing more than this, way more than this, by the way. So again, I try to dumb it down anyway. So oh great, I got 2 minutes left. Okay, to summarize, again, what do we stand for? David Financial Group, we stand for service, serving others, okay? Matthew 23:11, the greatest among you will be your servant. And that's the way we look at the business, serving others, serving agents, serving clients. Do the right thing, Luke 6:38. Given will be given to you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, and will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. So always do the right thing. Perseverance, Galatians 6:9. Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up. Let's talk about priorities. We know our priorities. Greatest commandment, love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind, with all your strength. And then love one another, love your neighbors, you love yourself. It's very simple. This is our sales strategy. This is a priority in our lives. And then the end game, Matthew 25:23. Well done, good and faithful servant. That's what we want to hear, man, at the end of our lives. You have been faithful with a few things. I'll put you in charge of many things. Come and share your master's happiness. So that's it, gang. This is my contact information. But what I'd really recommend is that you get with the person that invited you tonight and ask them questions. This may not be for you. That's cool. At least you know what we're about, what we stand for. And I think you have now enough information to determine if this is for you or not for you, okay? So get with the person that invited you. If you want to contact me, you can get a hold of me. I'll be happy to answer questions. So, 8:30, I made it. I'm usually busted over, but I made it. Thank you. God bless y'all. Thanks for being here. Man, we'll see you next time. Take care.